Hello and welcome to my channel Zucker Cooks. I'm Adela. Today I'm going to do something different. I'm going to do a sous vide, and basically it's cooking in a container with warm water or semi-hot water. So this is a new recipe I'm going to try. I sous vide before, but this time I have the right equipment, and I wanted to test it and see how this new equipment works out for me. So I'm going to make chicken thighs that I have a homemade marinade, and if you're interested in the marinade, I'm gonna put the ingredients down in the description. But it's a homemade marinade. You can use whichever marinade you prefer. These are chicken thighs. And I'm also at the same time going to cook some carrots. Now granted, the carrots probably, if you just cook them by themselves, it should be in a higher temperature, but I'm going to see, since we're cooking the chicken for about 3 hours, I think the carrots should be done by then. So I'm going to cook them at the same time, maybe take them out a little sooner. I'll see, I'll check it here and there. So I marinated my chicken thighs overnight in the refrigerator, and now I'm getting ready to put it in the sous vide bathtub. So I'm going to show you my setup, and we'll be back. So this is how I set up the chicken thighs in this little container thing here that holds them in place and avoids in case they do float. So I have the carrots here and the chicken thighs over there, and I just wanted to show you real quick what it looks like. All right, so this is the setup I have for the sous vide. It's a Jules, and this one comes with an app that I have on my phone. So it tells me the temperature that I set up, and when it reaches that temperature, which we have reached it right now, so the water's ready for me to insert the chicken thighs and the carrots. So this is the only way you can program this setup is with this app. And yeah, since the water's ready, let's go ahead and put in the chicken and the carrots, and then we'll go from there. All right, so here we go. We're gonna start with the carrots. Then we're gonna add a bag of chicken. So this is the setup. You have to be careful when you insert with this size of a container. You have to be careful when you insert the food, because the water's hot, and you know, if you're not careful, it can splash you, and yeah, the water's hot. So this is the setup. I started the countdown for the 3-hour cook, and because we just inserted the food, the water got a little cold. So now it's at 163, and it's going to come up in a little bit to 167, and we're going to cook it for 3 hours. So if you don't have a rack to hold the food in place, you could just use a weight to make sure that the pouches are submerged. They have to be completely underwater, or there's a possibility that you're not going to cook the meat through, and consequently there would be a chance of food poisoning. So you have to make sure it's completely submerged in the hot water. So yeah, that's it. So 3 hours have passed and the chicken is done. So I took out one of the bags with my chicken, and I'm gonna cut it open. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna keep the liquid because I'm going to reduce it, and that's going to be a nice gravy or sauce, if you will. Ooh, this is hot. So there's the liquid, and here's the chicken. All right, so at this point, what you want to do is kind of dry it out a little bit. So use kitchen paper towel and dry it up. And outside I have the grill going, and we're just gonna grill it to give it the color and the crispiness that it needs, and it should be delicious. So let's go ahead and do that, and we shall return. All right, so here we are with all the chicken pieces, and now we're gonna go ahead and grill them so they get nice and crispy. They're already cooked, so now it's just grilling to the desired crispiness, and that's it. Granted, it took 3 hours in the sous vide, but hey, there was no checking, making sure it's not burning or overcooking or anything like that. And it was just pretty easy. Just put it in there, let it cook for 3 hours, and that's it. So now we're gonna give it a nice crisp. A couple of minutes here, then we'll flip it over, and we're ready for dinner. So here's the final result. We got the rice, white rice, beans with the carrots we sous vide, and the chicken, and it looks delicious. So this is our dinner for tonight, and it is really, really easy to sous vide. And you just put it in the water and forget about it for a couple hours, 2 or 3 hours, and then all you do is prep the rest, and voila, it's done. So give it a try. I sure enjoyed it, and I'm gonna be making more recipes in my sous vide, and I might be doing more videos. So make sure you like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you can see more of this delicious recipe with the sous vide that I'm planning to do. All right, well, thank you for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye.